Hello, welcome. I will give everyone just a moment to get on here that's joining us live. It is 9 o'clock, so we will get started here just a moment. I will introduce myself. You probably all know me by now. My name is Melissa. I'm the registered dietitian and personal trainer for Health Aware. I'm really excited to be here with you guys again for this virtual class. Beginner full body workout class. Just a few important things before we get started. If you have any major medical conditions, please make sure that you are cleared by your physician before you begin this or any workout program. If you feel any sudden pain in your chest during this workout, please stop exercising. Call 911 or your doctor. During this workout, I want you to pay special attention to your joints. Our goal is to fatigue our muscles, not our joints. So if you start feeling pain in your joints, like your knees, wrists, or spine, then stop performing the move causing the pain or try a modified version. So for example, today we'll be doing some lateral walks where we're lowered down. If that hurts your knees, then don't lower quite so far, just as an example. On a lighter note, you don't need any equipment today, only a mat or a thick blanket, just something to lie down on the floor. That's it. I'm hoping that my cats will not interrupt us today. I have them locked out of the kitchen. So if you hear any banging on a door, that is them. All right, so get my shoes tightened. I'm gonna get our music started and then we will get started. Hope you have some water nearby. It's been a little warm the last couple of days, so make sure you're still hydrating during our workout, okay? Here we go. Alrighty, good, I think you can see me. And feel free also to comment if there's any questions or any comments you have during this. I'll hopefully be able to see those, okay? If not, let's just work out. Start with a march. We're gonna warm up here first. I'm marching on the beat of the music just because it's more fun that way. You don't have to. You can march however you want. You can march forward or backwards or to the side. Whatever you want. We're just kind of warming up the body, getting the blood flowing. Want to make sure our muscles are ready for our workout. All right, now let's reach overhead with the right arm, big stretch. And the other side, big stretch. Reach overhead. Can't quite see my hands, can you? I don't know if it matters that much if you see my hand. Big stretch. Opening up the chest, the ribs. One more. All right, arms out to the side, with a little rotation. Gentle on this move. We're kind of just waking up the spine a little. For those of us who have tender backs, be especially careful on this one. If you're more comfortable, you can have your arms down low. A little less resistance on the spine this way. Let's move on now down to the legs. Do a little foot pedal, okay? I'm going to show you from the side. So lifting up one foot at a time, just kind of waking up the calf muscles, the ankles. All right, we're going to do all those four things again. Let's march. Kind of march with my music. Let me know if the music is too loud or too quiet if you're watching live, okay? I think I figured out the volume on it, but we'll see. All right, reach overhead, big stretch. Other side. So we're saving our longer stretches for the end of our workout. I have a few minutes reserved at the end where we do longer stretches, holding deep in the muscles. We do this at the end when our muscles are warm. Let's go ahead and rotate now. Arms wherever you like. We do those long stretches when our muscles are warm, so we don't injure them at the beginning when our muscles aren't warmed up yet. slow down to those feet. A little foot pedal. Wake up your calves, give your calves a little squeeze. Ankle joints waking up as well. Are you awake? It's 9 o'clock. Hopefully we're all awake by now. All right, good. So for today's exercises, we have 5 exercises, and we're going to go through them 5 times, so 5 rounds. For the first round, I'm going to show them a little bit more slowly so I can explain how to do them properly, the proper body positioning, the proper technique. You can do the exercises at any speed, okay? You don't have to do them at the speed that I'm doing. If you need to do them slower, that's fine. If you want to do them quicker for a more intense workout, that's fine too. Someone said something. Thanks for posting. Oh, okay. Hi, Stephanie. All right, so our first move today, make sure you can see my feet. So we're doing a lateral walk. We did this a couple weeks ago. So body positioning, I want you to have feet about hip distance apart just for the start, and then lower down. So I'll show you from the side, lowering down just a little bit. Make sure the bottom is going back. Knees are staying behind your toes, okay, this entire time. Also, core is tight, always. Core is always tight. So for our move, in this lowered down position, you can go lower if you want more intensity. We're taking 2 steps. Big lift with your feet, and then take 2 steps back. So stay low this entire time. I want you to think like you're gliding across the floor. Okay? We're not bobbing. All right? Think, glide. The movement is in the legs. Is your core tight? Did you already forget about it? Keep it tight. And remember, doing these at whatever speed you're comfortable with, totally fine. But keep going. I want you to think about your feet. What are you stepping over? I asked this last time. I got a couple interesting answers. Someone said they were stepping over a log, like a river log or out in the forest. I always imagine my cats. I'm stepping over a cat. They tend to just tip over in the middle of the floor in our house. Let's do it one more time. All right, good. Our next move, we're thinking a little bit more about our core. All right, point the toe away from you, and then your opposite arm reaches up like Statue of Liberty, and then I want you to think about squeezing through your core, pulling in like a wash rag. Squeezing through the core. Whatever speed you want, we're aiming for 10, okay? We have 3 more here at my speed. Now reverse, other side. So point the toe out, core tight, arm up. I think of the Statue of Liberty, so I tend to make a fist. Pull it in. Pull it in. Again, we're doing 10. Good, think about that core, twist. Just a little twist. Gentle on the spine. 1 more. Good. Now we have a new move coming up that we haven't done yet in these classes. So the music was low. So this one is called a sumo squat. We've done our regular squats many times, but today we're doing a sumo squat. So for this first round, I'll explain it much more in detail. Feet are going to be wider, and I want your toes pointed out, okay? So from the side, this is what we look like. So in this move, when we lower down, I want your knees to stay behind your toes, okay? So your feet need to be wide enough apart that your knees don't extend past your toes when we lower down. Also think about this core section, lowering straight down. Don't press your bottom back. Think of it all together. Pull that pelvis forward, core tight. From the side, okay? My bottom is not pushing back. We're lowering straight down. So get your body position, core tight, pelvis tucked under, and let's do 10 of these. Down and up. When you lift back up, squeeze your bottom, squeeze your glutes, okay? Squeeze. Are your feet slipping away from you? The floor is always slippery here. I kind of lost count, so let's do 2 more. Last one. Good. How was that? That was new, wasn't it? Did you feel it more in your inside thigh? That's what we're working in this one. All around our legs and our glutes, but we're especially hitting those adductor muscles inside. All right, let's now take it down to our mats. Did you have your mat nearby? Take it all the way down. For this move, we're going to do our elbow plank, okay? I want you to challenge yourself to do the elbow plank on your toes and your elbows this time. If you need to, you can keep your knees down, but really challenge yourself. So body positioning, elbows go right below the shoulders, shoulder width apart, and your toes will be tucked under right into the mat. When you lift up, think about getting a straight line from your head all the way down through your heels. Core is tight. Take a break when you need to. Drop those knees down or rest yourself all the way down if you need to. But push yourself. Try counting to 10. Can you get to 10 seconds? Can you get to 15 seconds? And make sure you're not letting your head droop or looking up too far. Focus your gaze right in between your hands. How are you doing? How's that plank? All right, 3, 2, 1, and release that. So I'm going to give you a little bit longer amount of time with those planks, so you can have a couple chances to get in as long amount of planks as you can, okay? Now for our last move. This is one we've done before. Take it to your back, lying all the way down. We're going to work our core a little more on this one. So all the way down the back. Press the entire spine into the mat. I like to have my hands in a diamond shape, kind of underneath my tailbone. It tucks the pelvis and forces your back to stay onto the mat. And then our legs lift up, knees at 90 degrees or so. Okay, and one at a time, we're lowering down. Keep the leg in that 90-degree bend and just tap the heel down. If you want more of a challenge, you can straighten the legs and do that one at a time. Really thinking about the lower core area. That's what we're focusing on right now. Lower core, tighten everything up. Press your back into the mat. Can you get to 20, so 10 taps on each side? Can you do that? Can you do 5 taps on each side? Challenge yourself. I'm sure you can do more than you think you can. We all tend to underestimate our abilities. Keep going. One more on each side. Good. We made it. That was round 1. So now that we've gone through each exercise with a little bit of explanation, we'll go through the next 4 sets a little quicker now that we know what we're doing. Grab some water. My mouth is really dry. It's been a lot more humid, I feel. All right, so our first exercise is those lateral walks. Get your feet positioned, lower down, and let's step. Big step. Big step. If you can hear the music, you can step to the beat if you want. That's what I'm trying to do. All right, keep going. We're going to try to do 10 sets of this. That was 3. Pick up those feet. Is your core tight? Big steps. going. Pick up those feet. What are you stepping over? I also have a pile of laundry that needs to go in the wash, so I'm picturing that right now too. Keep going. Are you getting a little warmer now? Heart rate's coming up a little. Muscles are starting to activate. Let's do one more set. Let's go there. And back. All right, good. How was that? We're next doing our Statue of Liberty move. Toe pointed out, arm up, and pull into the center. Here we go. We're trying to do 10 on each side. Oh, this song has a good beat to it. It's the right speed. Keep going. Let's do one more for good measure. There we go. Other side. Toe out, reach up, pull it in, pull. Squeeze through the core. Think like your little wash rag. Wring it out, wring it out. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now back into our new move, the sumo squat. Feet apart. Remember, knees stay behind the toes when you lower down, okay? It's so important. We have to protect our knees. Let's do it. Down and up. Whatever speed you're comfortable with, and as low as you're comfortable with. Push yourself a little bit, but if it starts hurting your knees, that's too far. One more. Good. Oh, we coordinated it with the end of the song. Help yourself down to your mat. We're doing our elbow plank. All right, get into position. Elbows below the shoulders. Up on the toes, challenge yourself. Try counting to 10. Can you hold for 10 seconds? Keep everything tight, core tight, quads tight. Keep that gaze right in between your hands. Take a break onto your knees if you need to, or all the way down to the floor. I'm giving you time so you can try it a couple times. This move is so good for our core, for our arms, our back. 3, 2, 1, lower down. Take it on over now to your back. So going back to those heel taps. We have a lot of core in this exercise workout today, don't we? That's good for us. It's good. All right, relax the neck. Back into the mat, hands under the tailbone. Knees up 90 degrees and lower down one at a time. Really focus all of the energy into your core. That's what we're focusing on right now. Put all the tension into your core. Keep going. Whatever speed you're comfortable with. Keep going, keep going. Don't give up yet. We're gonna do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Help yourself up. Round 2, how you feeling? Whew. Gotta adjust my pants every time I stand back up. All right, we're moving on to our lateral walks. Grab water. All right, lower down, let's go. I got smarter this time and I put my water in a mug. The last class is all that I've done. I've had a water bottle and I don't think I've really taken any drinks out of it because it's so much more time and more difficult to get it unscrewed on the top and drink the water and then put the lid back on. So I got smarter this time using a mug. Are you still low? Get back down there. Pick up those feet. Really think about the feet. Pick up the feet, not just the knee. It helps get that foot a little higher. Are your legs tired yet? about that core. Is it tight? We have 3 more sets, okay? 2 more sets. How are those hip flexors? The part where your leg connects to your torso. Woo! We're working those right now. Last time. Good. Now to our Statue of Liberty move. Just my pants again. Toe out, arm up, and here we go. I think our music is a little bit more peppy. Can't quite do it that fast. I can try. It's a little fast. 2 more. All right, switch. Are you thinking about your core on this move? Focus right there on your core, on your ab muscles. Try to get to 10. How's your balance? We didn't even talk about balance yet. That's a very important component of this move. How about one more? Good. I'm getting sweaty now. All right, moving on to our sumo squat. So remember, from the side, body stays straight up and down, okay? Don't let it push back. Get those feet positioned, knees behind the toes. Let's go. Down and up. When you lift back up, squeeze your glutes. Squeeze. Squeeze. Oh, don't forget to breathe, by the way. 2 more. Last one. Good. Down to the mat, we're doing those elbow planks. All right, challenge yourself again. Core tight, elbows below the shoulders. Lift up. Everything tight. Think about squeezing your legs, core. Take a break as you need. Onto the knees or all the way down. If you're on your knees, still think about tightening up that core. It is still working. Whatever option you choose. Arms are still working as well. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. How about onto your back? We're doing those heel taps again. Gently lower yourself down. Relax your neck. Back in the mat. Hands under the tailbone. Feet up at 90 degrees. Make sure that your pelvis is tucked under so your low back is pressed into the mat. Don't have your hands under your back. Under your tailbone is where we're going. Here we go. Alternating, keeping that knee bent. Don't let your foot just fall, okay? Keep the knee bent. Think of your leg like it's stuck in this position. One unit moving. I definitely lost count, so just keep going. So I might give us a few extra this round. How about one more on each side? Good job. Help yourself back up. Grab water if you need it. All right, I'm trying to be a good example and drink water while we're exercising. Is it working? All right, we're doing our lateral walks. Get low in those legs, 2 steps. Pick up those feet. Keep going. Keep lifting those feet up. As we get more tired, it gets more difficult to pick up our feet, doesn't it? Use that imagination. Picture something you're stepping over. It helps. Or actually put something in your way so you have to step over it. That would help too. We're not done yet. Keep going. Stay low. Did you lift back up? Get back down there. How's your core? Did you already let go? One more round. Made it. Whew. All right, we're moving on to our Statue of Liberty move. Toe out, arm up. Let's pull center. 10 of these, okay? I'm trying to see if the beat, oh yeah, we got a good beat on this song. Follow along if you can, or do your own speed. Keep going. One more on this side, and switch. Arm up, core tight, pull it in. So our door into our kitchen is a glass door mostly. I can see my cats staring at me through the glass. 2 more, last one. Good. Let's do our sumo squats. All right, feet wide so the knees stay behind the toes. Pelvis tucked forward so our body can move in one plane up and down. And let's do it. Down and up. Squeeze those glutes. On the beat if you want. I'm sure many of you have animals at home that kind of get in the way of certain things. Exercise being one of them. Let's do one more for good measure. There it is. Help yourself down to the mat. We're doing our elbow plank. Elbows below the shoulders, core tight, legs tight. Here we go. Take breaks as you need it. Let that gaze fall right in between your hands. Don't let that head droop or lift up. Think straight line from the head all the way down to the heels. Take breaks if you need it. I'm giving you time to have a couple attempts at this one, okay? 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take it to your back. We're doing our heel taps again. Are you warm? I started sweating several minutes ago. Back pressed into the mat, gentle with the neck. Hands under the tailbone. Feet up, 90 degrees at the knees. Let's do it. Down and down. Core tight. Relax the neck. Focus all of your effort right into the core. Our lower abs are working in this one, our hip flexors. All great for stabilizing. Good for our back to have a strong core. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Round yourselves back up. We have one more round of exercises. Are you going to make it? Am I going to make it? Grab water. All right. Get yourselves into position. Adjust your clothes. Nice and low. Let's walk. Again. I think I found another song that has a good beat for this move too. Keep going. Core tight. This is your last round of this move, so make it count. Again. How are you doing? Keep breathing. Keep stepping. Big steps. Core tight. Don't forget about that. I'm partly reminding myself, by the way. We're almost done. One more time. How are your legs? This is tiring, isn't it? toe out, arm up, core tight. Here we go. Pull in. I'm trying to go on the beat. You can do whatever you want, okay? This one's a little quicker. Really think about that core. One more. Good. Switch other side. Toe extended, arm up. Catch your breath. Let's pull in and out. Squeeze through the center of your body, through that core. Get that arm all the way back up to the ceiling. One more. Good. Sumo squats, our last time with this one. Feet apart, nice and wide. Knees stay behind the toes. Make sure you check that out when you lower down. And keep that core tight and the body moving up and down. Here we go, down and up. We're going to do this a little slower. The music's a little quick for this one. How are your inside thighs? Do you feel those yet? Let's do 3 more. 2 and 1. Good. All the way down to your mat. We're doing those elbow planks. Core tight, elbows below the shoulders. Lift it up. Last round, really challenge yourself. Squeeze everything. Try to hold that plank as long as you can before taking a break. If you're on your knees, that's great too. Keep your core tight. Strong through the arms. Keep going, keep going. I'm giving you a little extra. Take breaks as you need it. Three, 2, 1, and relax. All right, last exercise. Take it onto your back one more time. All the way down. Relax your neck. Hands under your tailbone, tuck the pelvis. Back on the mat, knees up. Here we go. We're trying to do 20, okay? Core tight. Really, really challenge yourself in this one. Focus all of your energy into your core. We're halfway there. Relax your neck. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, you made it. Roll yourself up. Stay seated. I'm going to change our music to something a little more relaxing and we're going to stretch. So just stay where you are. And we have made it to our stretch. There we go. A little more soothing music. All right, so seated where you are. Just my pants again. So feet out in front of you. I'll show you from the side. We're just going to be stretching the back of our legs. So as far as you're able, reach forward. You can have your hands on your shins if you need to, or if you're able to reach your feet, stretch to there, or even further, wherever you feel the stretch, through the back of your legs and up into your lower back. Breathe into it. Hold this stretch. If you want a little more stretch in your calves, pull back your toes a little bit. That will make a huge difference in what you're feeling. Pull back those toes. The calves will feel it. You don't even have to pull them back very far. Keep breathing. You earned the stretches at the end for sure. And it's so important to stretch after your workout. All right, from here, slowly lift it on up. I'm gonna rotate back to front so I can see you. All right, now take one arm out to the side, tilt the head away, Just a gentle stretch all the way through the neck, through the shoulder, into the bicep, through the forearm. Keep breathing, deep breaths through your stomach. Now gently walk your fingers away, very, very slightly. It'll deepen the stretch a little bit with just that slight movement. Gentle on the neck. And slowly release. Let's go to the other side. Arm out, tilt the head away. Feel the stretch all the way through your neck. Hold it there, keep breathing. Gently walk the fingers away to where you feel the stretch deepen a little further. And also feel those drops of sweat dripping down your skin. Is that just me? Hopefully that's not just me. Alright, release out of that one. Now take your arm across and cradle it in your other arm. We're stretching through the entire shoulder from the back all the way through. So we worked our shoulders and our back when we're doing our planks. And now we're stretching that back out. Keep breathing, deep breaths. Let's do the other side. Use this time to just relax. Congratulate yourself on doing something good for your body, exercising, taking this time for yourself. Or if you had your family member join you, taking the time together. Good. From here, help yourself standing. Very gently, all the way up. Now we're going to clasp the hands behind the back and reach it out. A little bend in the knees too. Wherever you're comfortable with this stretch, down low, up high, we're stretching through the chest and a little bit more through our shoulders. Good. Also, this is good for our posture. For those of us who tend to hunch when we're at a desk or at a computer, opening that back up. All right, arm overhead now. We're going to stretch our triceps, so the back of that upper arm. This is what it looks like from behind. Giving just a very gentle pull to stretch out that arm. Is your core still tight? Did you forget about that? Keep it all tight. And let's reverse. So other side. Pull that elbow. Is one side tighter than the other? Is everything just really, really tight? That's pretty much what happens for most of us, I think. All of our muscles are just very tight, so it's good that we're stretching. All right, we're gonna do some of our legs now, a little more stretching there. So step back into a lunge type position. Your back heel is on the floor, and then tuck the pelvis forward. So just a gentle press, and you should feel the stretch all along the front of that body, okay? Especially in the lower body, right in front of that hip. You heard me talking about hip flexors as we were working out. That's what we're stretching now, our hip flexors. So it kind of runs right in front of our torso, right in front of our leg, where the leg connects to our pelvis. Those get so tight, so it's good to stretch them out. Press a little more forward so you can feel that stretch deeply. Let's reverse to the other side. All right, press forward, heel down, nice wide position. Keep that knee behind the toe. Is the sweat still kind of dripping down you? I can feel it on myself. All right, a couple more seconds, a little deeper if you want. Bring it back into standing. Clasp the hands one more time. Reach overhead. Big stretch through the core, through the arms. Couple deep breaths. One more big breath. And let the hands float back down. And you made it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Get a little closer. I hope you enjoyed the workout, felt challenged, really enjoyed the time focusing on your body. And I will see you again next week for a workout, probably right here in my kitchen again. Happy Thursday.